What if ice was denser than water? We all learned in middle school science that ice is less dense, which is why it floats. It seems like a simple fact, but if you flipped it and made ice sink, it wouldn't just be a weird science quirk. It would likely cause the extinction of all life on Earth. There's a sci-fi story that explores this perfectly. On an Earth-like planet, a scientist creates a catalyst that makes ice denser than water, and it works even when diluted trillions of times. He then accidentally spills it down the drain, and through the water cycle, it infects every river, lake, and ocean on the planet. The first summer seems normal, but when winter hits, disaster strikes. As the lakes begin to freeze, the cold, dense ice sinks to the bottom. This pushes the warmer water up to the surface, which then freezes and sinks. This cycle repeats: freeze, sink, until the entire lake is a solid block of ice from top to bottom, killing nearly all aquatic life. By the end of winter, half the planet is covered in an endless sheet of ice. When summer arrives, the sun can only melt the very top layer. The massive ice sheet reflects sunlight back into space, cooling the planet and preventing a full thaw. This is where you appreciate Earth. Here, the floating ice creates an insulating blanket over lakes and seas, preventing the water below from losing heat and freezing solid. This is why the bottom of a frozen lake stays around 4 degrees Celsius, allowing fish and other life to survive the winter. But in the story, it gets worse. Years later, humans from Earth visit the dead ice planet, take an ice sample for research, and bring it back home. You see how a tiny change to one seemingly insignificant physical property can cause a total apocalypse? Shows how exquisitely designed our universe is. The physical laws are like the universe's source code. You can't change them. If you do, you get a blue screen of death, or the whole game crashes. It's like a 3-legged table. If you cut off one leg, it doesn't become a 2-legged table. It just falls over and stops being a table at all. The universe we live in is the same. If the physical constants, like the speed of light or the force of gravity, were even slightly different, the universe wouldn't be what it is today, and we would have never existed.